On a quiet summer morning in 1965, in the rural town of Valensole, southern France, a single encounter would become one of Europe's most famous and most unsettling close encounters. Not because it was dramatic, not because it was sensational, but because it left behind physical evidence, a credible witness, and questions that have never been fully answered. The witness was Maurice Masse, a farmer and former resistance member, not a man seeking attention and not easily shaken. Early in the morning, while inspecting his lavender field, Masse heard a strange whistling sound. He turned and froze. Before him stood an oval-shaped object, resting gently on the ground between rows of lavender. Near the craft were two small beings, less than 5 feet tall, with oversized heads, slanted eyes, and stiff, deliberate movements. Masse attempted to move closer. That's when one of the figures pointed a small device at him. Suddenly, he was immobilized, unable to move, speak, or escape, fully conscious as the beings returned to the craft. The object lifted silently, rose straight up, and vanished into the sky without flame, sound, or disturbance. Moments later, Masse collapsed. He would remain unconscious for nearly 20 minutes. When he returned to the site, he found the soil beneath the landing area compressed and altered, as if bearing the weight of a heavy unknown object to agriculture. Lavender plants near the landing zone began to wither and die, their growth permanently stunted for years afterward. Investigators found no chemicals, no machinery marks, and no explanation consistent with known aircraft. Masse himself changed. He reportedly slept excessively for months after. Close friends noticed shifts in behavior, withdrawal, confusion, and a lingering sense of unease. And yet, he never changed his story. No embellishment, no escalation, just the same quiet account until his death. French authorities took the case seriously. It was later investigated by GEPAN, France's official UFO research body, which categorized it as an unexplained physical encounter with trace evidence. Not proven extraterrestrial, not dismissed, simply unresolved. A farmer, a field, and a moment where distance disappeared. What would you do if the unknown stood in front of you? Skeptics have proposed hallucination, sleep paralysis, or misidentified machinery. Yet none explain the immobilization, the physical ground effects, or the long-term damage to the plants. The Valensole case remains rare, a daylight close encounter with both witness credibility and environmental impact. Today, the lavender fields have grown back. The town remains quiet, but the story endures, not as a spectacle, but as a reminder that some mysteries don't chase us from the sky, they meet us face to face. In Valensole, the unknown didn't fly overhead. It landed, it waited, and it left behind silence, soil, and a farmer who spent the rest of his life knowing one thing for certain, that whatever visited his field that morning was not supposed to be there and was not easily forgotten.